All right, chat. I caught the fish. Not the one that deals with prostitutes. The mermaid type, the one that gets banned from Denmark on statues. Say hello to LumLum.
I'm so upset that my commemorative statue for doing absolutely nothing is getting destroyed in Denmark. I feel like I should be able to fill a lawsuit.
Now, for those of you who don't know, Denmark is the country that made the Little Mermaid, the story, and they had the statue. They had the mermaid with big fat tits, and it was that. It was just sitting there, right? Like it wasn't doing anything. It was just like sitting, and they think now that it's pornographic. It's horrible. So they're going to take it down.
But yet, Norway can still have all of their nudie statues all around.
Do they? I don't know. Like maybe they associate this with children, but it wasn't like an Ariel statue. Like it was a normal middle-aged woman statue, I guess. Anyway, I fixed my microphone. The chat was complaining. God, I think I'm going to have to invest and buy a new one because this one is like I need to constantly remember to switch it between streams and videos. Right, so we were supposed to talk about Sargon of Akkad, but I got you, so I don't know, like, do you want to talk about Sargon of Akkad?
Well, I honestly don't watch too much of Sargon's content. If it's a topic that I know about, I'll listen to him yap about it. I see him once in a while on Twitter. That's about it. So if you want to talk about him, I can throw in my,
your hot take,
a stranger's perspective.
Right. So, what do you know of Sargon's ideology? Genuine question, because I haven't followed him in, I think it's like more than 4 years now. It's kind of like if you talk to the man, you don't really watch the YouTube videos.
I honestly don't fucking know what his current ideology is. I know that he is one that is for censorship in terms of like porn, and stuff like that. And it's like, my brother in Christ, you can't say, yeah, censor this, but but don't censor everything else that I like. People like that, I don't like. It's like that's like the people on the left. Oh, censor this, but don't censor all that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think like there's a single censor out there in the universe that is like you need to censor my stuff. Like obviously all the censors like don't want to censor everything. They just want to censor the stuff that they don't like.
Yeah, but it's like there's a reason why people say that censorship isn't a scalpel; it's a shotgun. It will go after things that you like eventually. Unfortunately,
I think I'm the only one, me and Arch, that are like still anti-censorship. Like we started our channels against censorship. Literally, that's the only reason we started our channel. Well, not Arch. Like Arch started it to talk about Warhammer, and he got censored. They took Warhammer out of his name. He used to be Arch Warhammer. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, I know that, and it's like I've always been anti-censorship because heck, even back when I was in my cringy fandom days, before people decided to relabel what pro shipping is. Pro shipping is just like, ship whatever you want. If you don't like it, ignore it. Don't harass people. Mm-hmm. Don't call for people to be killed and shit like that.
That
over a fictional fucking ship.
That happened?
Yes. Oh my god. Have you heard of the needle cookies from the Voltron fandom?
Okay, listen, LumLum. Shipping is a woman thing and a homosexual thing. Okay, I'm neither of those. Yes. So like, I don't know anything about shipping.
Yes, people would send death threats, send food filled with either cookies or razors, hoping that people would die. Stalking happened. It's fucking weird.
So basically, like, someone liked Megatron and Bulma, and because of that, like, someone else would send food with razors?
Yes. At conventions, too. Before conventions started getting, like, super strict on things.
That was such a fun time. Holy shit. Like, imagine living the excitement. Like, you get the food that is, like, the danger. Like, do you eat it or you don't? And then you see someone on the internet and they're sending you death threats. And you're like, oh, you think you can send me death threats? Well, I'll send you 10 possums instead that are dead in your front yard, Like, that was funny times. It's like everyone now is like, oh my goodness, oh, death threat on the internet, so concerning. Oh, but like back then you had the power. See, like that's the thing. Like yes, like people could send you death threats, but you had the power to send them in return. And if you were a master of death threatening like I was, you could actually do the voodoo with the doll and like woogie woogie woogie, and it like would literally scare people over the internet. I swear, like they created the Trust and Safety Council just to contain me. Like I was sending like some of the best death threats you can imagine, but unfortunately, I can never do that again.
You know, it's like conventions start going downhill after they banned the yaoi paddles. It's so sad.
It is. Okay, let's talk about Sargon. So Sargon had the speech, right? And I don't know how can we listen to him, like both of us. I think I will send it to you. And I will play it so that the chat hears it, and you will play it on the same time with me, right? So let me see if I can get it so that the chat hears it.
Fast food restaurants. Look at them. Just look at them. They are just.
Okay. Do you have it?
Yeah.
All right. So let's play it at 3, okay?
Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
This is why I was using the example of fast food restaurants. Look at them. Just look at them. They are just sterile environments. They don't want you in there, is the message that they give you. There's a reason that they look like bleak, single-stop waste stations in a neo-Soviet dystopia. Right? What use does the atomic individual worker have for a children's play area in a fast food restaurant? Absolutely none. It doesn't draw any of them to there. So how does that contribute to the profits of like hyper-capitalism? And so these things have just been reformatted ideologically. There's no reason to have them there. And so they're built for efficiency alone now. They want you in, they want you to make your order, they want you out, get out. Let's keep this thing moving. And so the message there is, you are here for the system's convenience. The system is not here to serve you, you serve it.
That's literally Marx's critique, by the way. Like word for word from the... Yeah.
This means that now, all of the things that used to be the kind of pleasant background of our lives, like one of my favorite memories, in Britain we had...
Anyway, let's stop here, because I think the chat may not be able to hear it. For some reason, it's very low. Like, chat, it's not my fault. It's how he recorded the video, right? But if you couldn't hear it, what he is basically saying is that he's upset that in Britain, fast food restaurants, they don't have like those places where children used to play. Like they don't have the playgrounds at McDonald's, right? And he concludes, and this is what leftists do, right? Like this is a leftist tactic. This is like what Anita Sarkeesian would do. Like they see a problem, and instead of like actually trying to see like, okay, but why is this? Like let's do some research. Why does McDonald's not have a kindergarten anymore? And then you try to find out, right? They don't do that. They assess that they know mentally why it's going on, right? Like they assess that the owners of McDonald's, they just want you in and out, right? Like they only care about profit. There's no other reason. Now, I actually looked into it, and I actually know why McDonald's doesn't have playgrounds anymore. There's 3 main reasons. First reason is moral fagging. Right? Like, Karens actually did complain that McDonald's is targeting children and is making them fat. And they did a lot of lobbying and a lot of activism, and there was billionaires invested into this, and there was even a documentary specifically targeting McDonald's and having like this massive public pressure, you know, out of people that were pious, moral, and they care about children. It was saying like, no, like McDonald's is making our children fat. And so McDonald's goes, okay, fine. Okay, we're not going to make, we're not going to target children anymore. We're going to have like a more of a Starbucks vibe where it's now like a lounge. You go in there and you hang out, you charge your laptop and you sit at the table. And so Sargon comes in, again, like a very pious, moral person, beacon of the community, and he is like, McDonald's is killing the birth rates. They only care about profits. They want you in and out. It's like, my brother in Christ, it's your moral busybodies that brought it to this, Like, it's not profitable for them to make it into a Starbucks. What was profitable for them was to actually have the kindergarten. Because, like, kids go there, they like it, and then they nag mommy and daddy, let's go to McDonald's every single day of the week, and they get fat, right? But McDonald's is making more money. And so, like, capitalism, like, he's complaining about capitalism. He's saying, like, capitalism is the problem. Like, no, like, capitalism would actually want your kids to nag you nonstop that they want that McDonald's so that they can play in that little park.
I mean, it's like, it's funny because I was literally talking about this last night on my stream. And I miss the play places. I miss when McDonald's had the, what was it? Like the little kiosk booth things that had a N64 in it.
I remember
played
those.
Custom McDonald's games and shit like that.
Those were so fucking base, yeah.
Oh, I miss those. But it's like, it was something fun to do.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know. I miss it. Kids hardly have anywhere where they can like go and hang out. Most of the parks are either just getting torn down or not getting maintained whatsoever.
Do you have
So
like
it's
those places at the mall where you can drop off the kids? Because we have them here. Like you can go to a mall, and they have like wall climbing and arcades and billiards, but you gotta pay money. So
I think we used to have one of those places, but then COVID got it shut down.
Yeah,
it's like a lot of these places that still had play places and everything like that. As soon as COVID happened, that's when they were like, nah, we gotta get rid of this shit.
Yeah.
And it sucks.
Someone in the chat said that I'm a grown-ass man and I like anime. It's like, listen. I'm a grown-ass man, and what I like is Stargate. What I like is Battlestar Galactica. Okay? I really liked Prison Break. I like Breaking Bad. None of them are available to me anymore, right? Like, you Americans, like, you managed to capture me, and I was like, okay, this is good entertainment. And then all you provide me is homosexuality, right? Like, you provide me transgenderism, and you provide me queer shit. And so I need to seek refuge with the Japanese, but unfortunately, you chuckleheads are now invading, like, the last refuge, the last bastion in this fucking world when I'm trying to find some goddamn entertainment because I have a stressful life. You know, I gotta raise a kid, I gotta make a YouTube channel, and so I need to unwind if that's okay with you, right? I can't fuck my wife 7 times a day, poor woman. I need to get some stress relief, watch some fucking anime, and I got like fucking chuckleheads going around and trying to ruin that hobby as well. Like, produce something for the love of Christ, you know? Make something so I watch something else than anime, like I will support you, alright? Get up your fucking ass, use your fucking Christianity, your Bible, and make some wholesome stories, and I swear to God, by Jesus, I will shill for you, okay? If you make something worth shilling, I will be there with my YouTube channel, and I will tell other morons to watch your shit, because I will watch it as well. But until then, shut the fuck up. I got a little bit upset.
Oh no, you're fine. And it's like, if there's people still trying to say that anime is just for kids, okay, let's go show some kids Bible Black.
No, now apparently it's pedophilia. So I don't know if you're aware. Yesterday.
Oh, the dude in Ireland that got arrested for having a Brown Dust 2 anime girl pillow.
Well, that too. Was that it? Was it the girl pillow that triggered it?
Yes, it was a anime girl body pillow with a character from Brown Dust 2. How I know? Because Savvy plays the shit out of Brown Dust 2.
No fucking way. Like, I read the news, right? So, like, this Irish chap, apparently, like, this Irish guy, you know, goes to the United States to an anime convention. And when he comes back to Ireland, apparently, now he's a child molester. And so it's in the news now. It's like, over what? Over anime, yes. Like, cartoons that can ruin lives. Like, with the cartoon, your kid can too land up in prison at the age of 21. And so, I was like, what the fuck did he have? You know, like, I was genuinely like, what level are we talking about? Like, 4chan? Worst? Okay, and you're telling me it's a body pillow.
I don't know. The entire thing is.
But like, LumLum, no, seriously, like, how dumb must you be to live in like, it's pretty much like North Korea, right? Like Ireland. Like, it's very difficult to find a country more fucked up than Ireland unless you go to the Middle East, right? And so you live there. Like, you live in the Karen hotspot, like a place where you can't take a tickle without 5 people morally judging you about, like, the way you're taking it, and it's like how you're taking it, how you conduct yourself. Like, seriously, you go to Ireland, you go to a public toilet, like, there's a big sign saying, like, this place is under CCTV surveillance. Like, everywhere is surveilled, right? Like, if your mentality is not that you're going into, like, if you think you're going into a democratic country, you're wrong. No, you're going into China, pretty much. Bad places of it. Like, even places in China are better than Ireland. And you try to smuggle an anime girl? Like, are you fucking serious?
It all sucks.
Look,
it all fucking sucks, man. Because it's like, what was it? I don't remember which country this is, but a VTuber merch place. Like, this is a single person independent merch thing.
Yeah.
And they can't ship to the United States anymore because of rising costs and other bullshit like that. And it's like, soon we can't even get overseas shit over here because of rising shipping costs alone. And then we get to deal with the secondary boss that is fucking customs that'll possibly ruin shit. And I hate customs.
Do they open the package in front of you? Like, do they take the knife and you're like, what's inside? And you're like a manga. Slam, slam, stab, 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 stab. And then they pick it and they look at it, right? Do they do that over there?
Yeah.
Do they bring the dogs too?
If they suspect something.
The only time that I had to deal with customs was like twice, actually. Once I helped a comic book creator from America to promote his comic, and he gave me issue number 1. It's Patriotica comic, right? The other one is when I ordered a really nice, like, 3D imbued bedsheet. I thought it's pretty cool. And then I found out it's like, okay, but the website that I was ordering from was from China. Like not made in China, but like literally, like some lady in a sweatshop was probably manufacturing it for me as I clicked the mouse. And so it had to go through customs, and like people in Romania like see China. Like it's one thing when you see it made in China, but it's another thing. It's like, okay, so like this guy is talking with the Chinese. They got the dogs. They got the fucking dogs over there next to my packages. Like she was looking at me as if I'm already a convicted criminal. Like, what's inside? And I felt that if I don't answer correctly, like I'm going to end up taken to like a back room where they deal with terrorists or some shit.
You know, V, maybe they caught up with your a grade school crime syndicate that you were talking about last time.
Oh my goodness. See, yes, like they probably have me on record. Yeah, so like they took this massive machete, which was probably illegal in Britain, but I was in Romania, so like they can still have it. Okay, we got our machete amendments. It's like started like stab, stab, stab at the thing. It's like, you're going to ruin it. Chill. She had no chill, and the dog was like, and apparently it was fine, but like holy shit, So like you're telling me customs are the same over there?
I mean, it's not that aggressive, or at least like when they open things in front of you. The customs that decide to obliterate your package is when it comes in through the mail.
Stop laughing, you're killing me. Yeah. So, do you think like they did the same with this guy's Dakibakura?
It was probably in his suitcase, and usually they have to open up your suitcase and everything if they think something is a shush in there. And they probably just seen Anime Girl, and they were like, "Oh, this dude's creep! Arrest him! Kill him!"
Well, hold on a little bit, right? Like, they said it's a category 3, right? So like a category 3, I looked it up what it means in Ireland. Apparently, it's like an anime girl with an anime man.
He had some dojin in there too.
Oh, well, that would explain it. You think it's like one of those with mommy stuff, you know?
Possibly.
Uh,
Huh.
uh.
I don't know. Now I need to know what Doja.
But I think that got him into trouble, right? Because like when I read the news, it was like a category 3, and I had to like look it up. It's like, what the fuck is a category 3? Because it sounds serious. And apparently, like in Ireland, the category 3 is any depiction of a minor, right? So it could be like a 15-year-old, all the way lower. But it's also with an adult. So either it's like a little boy that found his mommy, or something worse. I don't fucking know. But like apparently that is what creeped up the police officer. Someone in the chat says that's Neto raped MILF. Now we need to know the title so that the public stays safe. Jesus.
Yeah. We gotta know. We also have to see if he has good taste.
Brandon K, thank you for the $5. As long as you're not talking to kids like Roblox allows or doing illegal content, what does it matter what you like? Well, it matters what I like because people constantly try to take it away from me. You know? And so, like, I need to viciously defend it and be hyper-aggressive like a bulldog. Because otherwise, you know, if it gets taken away, I will be like, well, why didn't I fight harder for it? Well, it's not when it's taken away. I know that, well, I did curse enough people. You know, as a Romanian, I am specialized in curses. Hopefully bad shit will happen to them.
Huh. Okay, so it's like you said that this guy's phone was seized.
Yeah.
Do you think he had like just a bunch of hentai saved on his phone, which also got him in trouble?
The man came from an anime convention.
And I get it's like he wasn't even traveling back from New York. He was traveling to New York.
Oh, he was traveling? No. I'm pretty sure he was returning.
No. It said this man had been traveling to New York for a Comic-Con event when he was arrested and had his phone seized.
Okay, maybe... Well, that would explain it. Because, like, a lot of people were wondering, it's like, hold on a little bit. Why was he arrested on the U.S. side of things? Right? Because, like, in the United States, they don't give a shit. Because, I mean, the convention was there, right? So, like, if they sold it there, obviously, like, the police doesn't care. And so, like, why did they arrest him at the customs in the U.S.? But, like, if he went from Ireland to the convention, and then he was stopped in Ireland, that makes sense.
He might have had a connecting flight in another European country.
Oh, no,
as well.
See, the chat is saying that you're gaslighting me. Please stop. Apparently.
No, I'm reading it right now.
You're reading it incorrectly then. Because it says that Homeland Security stopped him. So, like, if Homeland Security stopped him, it means that he was on the American side. Yeah, Ireland doesn't have Homeland Security. Yeah. They have other things.
Yeah, no. A young man traveling to a comic book convention in the United States was stopped by Homeland Security at Dublin Airport.
Yeah, so it's basically like as the arrival, right? Like, you meet with the Homeland Security when you arrive from New York, and the first thing you meet is the U.S. side of things, and then you go into the Irish side of things. So, like, he was traveling to the convention. It's written poorly, but I get what they're saying, right? Like, the purpose of his travel was to arrive to the convention, and now he was returning. That's what they're trying to say. But they're using, like, a broken language.
I don't know. This is from the Irish Times, so, I don't
Uh,
know.
Snarkmark USA Manufacturing got it. Sodomy, our last export. You know, it's actually funny, like, you would see how USAID was conducting itself in Africa, and they're like talking infrastructure and shit and building a bridge. But they would say, well, before we approve the contract, please tell us, how do you feel about homosexuals? I'm not kidding. Like, literally, that's how they would have the negotiations. Like, they wouldn't talk about building wells or anything like that until you put the LGBTs on the table. Congrats on expecting a child. God bless. Should I hope for it to be a girl or a boy?
I mean, I forget. Do you already have a girl or a boy?
I already have a guy, so.
Well then, little sister.
Is that how it's supposed to be? Like.
I mean, usually like the family dynamic that people always think of as mother, father, older brother, younger sister.
But like 2 boys, double the muscle. You know, you can accomplish more with like too much.
Double the child labor.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then if you have a daughter, then she can help mom around.
Why would I care? Like, she's not bedridden.
I know, but like, you know, helping with the dishes, helping with cooking.
We got a dishwasher. I can cook. God. Like, it's fine.
Don't spoil your children. Show them how to do dishes the normal way with a sponge.
Yeah, but it's 2025. Wait.
Yeah, but what if the dishwasher breaks and it's like, how do we do the dishes?
You know, that's
Dad?
a good point. That's actually a good. You know, thank you for raising this. I think I'll buy a second dishwasher so that if the first one breaks. Yeah. No, I will be happy with whatever pops up. Like the RNG has been pulled. You know, like we'll see. Hopefully it's an SSR. Still, kind of interesting. Like, a lot of people are telling me that pornography is destroying the birth. How the fuck do I do it? LumLum, how am I managing? Like, against all odds, I'm like a fucking superhero. Right-winger should worship at my feet and ask me. It's like, V, we're into the pornography. We don't know how to have kids. How are you doing it, V? Like, please teach us. I should be like the new Andrew Tate, right? How many kids does he have? I know that he has at least one. Like, he released a very cringe video that other kids are afraid of bees, but his child is not going to be afraid of bees. And I'm like, what the fuck is even that? Like, what? I don't know. He releases like weird shit every now and then. Yeah, so anyway, like we got sidetracked. Like, about Sargon, yeah, like the whole thing with the McDonald's is that mortal busybodies complain that McDonald's is targeting kids and is making them fat. Fun fact, the government actually forced them to change their formula, which ended up in increasing the obesity rate rather than decreasing it. Turns out that the government is like a monkey paw dispenser. Like, every time you want it to do something, it does the opposite. Also, turns out that kids run around a lot and sometimes they slip. Now, if a child slips in the park, it's boys will be boys. If a child slips in McDonald's, it's $1 million lawsuit. Insurance goes up, people are unhappy. And finally, what actually ruined Sargon's choo-choo trains and the McDonald's little parks is COVID, right? Apparently, it was a health hazard. And so a lot of these restaurants, like, they had to remove the choo-choo trains and shit because, like, the government passed a lot of regulations. And once they removed, they realized that it's too expensive to bring them back. And so it's not really capitalism, it's moral busybodyism, safetyism, lawsuits. And that's pretty much it. I don't know why Sargon is upset with capitalism all of a sudden, but it is what it is.
Yeah, yeah, honestly, it's not a capitalism problem. It's everyone can sue anybody for like very little money.
It is like the American way, right? Because America like has the only system in the world, actually, because I tried to see if there's any other country that has it, where you can like, if you sue someone and you lose, you don't have to pay them. That's not normal. I don't know why you do it like that. It's so fucking weird. Like, here, if I sue someone and I lose the lawsuit, I actually have to pay for the other person's lawyer. And the reason it makes sense is that if you're being sued, right, and you win the lawsuit, wait, I mean, what happens? Like, you lose all the money with the lawyer and all the time? And like, no, right? Like, someone has to pay you damages, right? Like, someone aggrieved you. Like, you didn't do anything, right? Like, a judge declared that you're innocent. That you're not guilty. And so you spend money on lawyers, you spend money on hotels, you spend money on traveling. Like, you need that money back. America goes no. Like, in America, if a person sues someone and they lose, they don't have to pay anything back. And so there is this saying, it's like, well, the process is the punishment. Like, you can sue someone repeatedly, or obviously, I think, like, there are clauses if you do it maliciously, then you have to pay, like, a killer obviously had to pay Sargon. But, like, if there's, like, 4 or 5 individuals that, like, want to sue someone just to fuck with them, right, and the judge can't prove it that that's what's happening, yeah, you can totally ruin someone like that.
It's so fucking stupid. And, like, okay, granted, this isn't in the U.S., but Canada has a similar problem. But did you hear about the influencer that wants to sue Bulldog Noodles because they gave her stomach ulcers because she eats them 5 times a day, every day?
No. To
yeah,
be honest,
this Canadian woman.
Okay.
It's so fucking stupid because, like, this Canadian woman eats, like, the spiciest Bulldog Noodles 5 times a day, almost every day, for months. She gets stomach ulcers, goes to the hospital. As she goes to sue them for $15 million and demands they get pulled off the shelves. And what she does after she gets out of the hospital and her stomach feels better,
yeah, she buys the noodles.
She just keeps eating the noodles, and she says this is why they need to be taken off the shelves, because as long as they're still on the shelves, I'm gonna keep eating them.
She can't stop eating.
And that's how you lose your lawsuit, everybody.
That's how you don't get to eat the noodles, right? Usually they don't actually expect to get like 15 billion or how much she sued. They usually like sue for the maximum, right? And they expect that the company will settle. I mean, I guess like in a way you can kind of have a point. It's like, okay, well, if it's food, it shouldn't give you ulcer, right? Theoretically, because like there's probably a lot of chemicals in it and shit. And a lot of stuff that makes it addictive. However, grow the fuck up. Like, lady, grow the fuck up. Yeah, just control yourself, madame.
I mean, there's warning labels on the, like, really spicy Bulldog noodles, and again, she eats the spiciest one.
Hold on, let me see if I have it in my country, because now like I want to try it. So how is it called? Bulldog
noodles. They're good. I tried the cheese ones.
Oh, Bulldog with a K. Oh, I know them. Holy shit, I ate them. What if I get ulcer? It's the black one with the fire coming out, right?
Yeah.
They're so fucking good though. See, I can't laugh at this lady because, like, what if I become like her?
Don't eat them 5 times a day, every day, for months. You won't get tummy ulcer.
Yeah, but like, what if I eat them once a day? You know, what if it's enough to give me the ulcer?
Well, no. It's like there's a difference between, like, eating them a couple times to get a tummy ulcer, and then that's, like, the only spicy thing that you ate. Maybe you got something there, but 5 times a day, every day, and then you continue eating them after you file the lawsuit. Yeah, no, you're not winning that.
Yeah, that's the Aquila obviously way of suing, you know, when you file the lawsuit and then you flap your mouth for a little bit too long. It is what it is. Alright, let's see what else happens. So we talked about the anime guy. It's kind of weird, because, like, we're going to talk a lot of things, then you're going on the Archcast, and I will already poison your mind with the correct takes on all of these.
Yes. I will make sure to memorize your words and just say them verbatim.
Okay, so apparently, Elon Musk released some costumes for Annie, right? Yes. And immediately, like, you have people saying that this is going to genocide us, like the birth rates, Elon, the birth rates, and they're not ironic. But they also say that this is pornographic, that this is prepubescent, right? Hold on, let me send you the link so you can see that I'm not crazy, because, like...
Are people still trying to say that the AI is 16 years old?
Prepubescent, now it's younger.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like, it has since, what is the opposite of aging? Right? Because, like, she de-aged? Like, how should I say it? De-aged.
Yeah, de-aged.
Right.
Yep.
So, like, look at this. Sierra Catalina. If no one else is going to say it, I will. She looks prepubescent. Like, what fucking world, lady? Like, the only way she could look prepubescent if someone, you know, pumped her full of estrogen so she can grow the titties. Like, you cannot grow titties. Like that is actually a sign of puberty. right? Like that's how you diagnose someone with early puberty. Like there are some kids, it's a medical condition. It's nasty. It's not good. Like this is why the puberty blockers were invented, by the way, not for trans people. But there are kids that go through puberty at the age of 5, for instance, right?
Precocious puberty.
Yeah. Like it's a medical condition, and so like the way you know is because the titties grow, right? And so you take them to the doctor, and the doctor gives them puberty blockers, right? Because like it's not healthy for them to go at puberty at the age of 5. But like when you have boobies the size of this AI, like I'm sorry, like if this looks prepubescent to you, I mean, look, I understand that most women when they hit the wall, anything younger than them looks young, looks underage, right? Like I get it, but like keep your mental illness to yourself, lady. Like holy shit, stop gaslighting the public like this.
It's like honestly, if anyone looks at this image and says, "Oh, first thing I see is a child," you need to get your own mental checked.
I think it's because they're disingenuous. Like, this is the only explanation, right? Like, they are trying to get Elon's AI terminated. They don't like it that it's competing with Gemini and ChatGPT, and it's being astroturfed. Like, there's no fucking way these are honest people.
It's between that and hating anything anime or anime styled or anime adjacent.
Yeah, but it's like one thing to hate it, and it's another thing to insinuate that everyone that likes it is a pedophile, right? I mean, The problem that I have is that I'm looking at the words misogyny and racism. Like, these used to be powerful words, and they got overused to the point where people just go numb to it. They just don't care. You know, like, if you call someone now a misogynist, like Andrew Tate is a misogynist, people go like, yeah, okay, so what? Has he hurt a woman, like, physically? No. Okay, then tell me when he does. The word pedophile still has weight. And I, as a father, want this word to still have weight. Like, I want it to still have meaning. I don't want it to end up like what racism and misogyny has become. And to see it used so casually, especially when it's, like, obvious to everyone looking, it's like, no, this is not a child. Like, there is no part of the lore that claims she's a child. Like, okay, let me put it this way. If you think that this is a child, how would you draw it? Like, tell me how you would draw it so I can tell my artist, right, without adding wrinkles to it or giving it white hair, so that I can tell my artist to draw it so that I can then show it to Elon Musk and be like, Elon, look, I can get you out of the pickle, get you out of the conundrum. To be fair, like, I wouldn't be upset if she had bigger tits, but I'm willing to bet if they gave her bigger tits, these people would complain harder.
Oh, 100 fucking percent.
Yeah, like bigger tits is pedophilic. Yeah, smaller tits is pedophilic, bigger tits is pornographic. But like for some fucking reason, like this kind of hit the sweet spot where like the tits are big enough, and also, you know, it's anime style to the point where these people are complaining.
I honestly find it kind of funny that, like, you know, people are freaking out about Annie and just like the chick, but no one is like commenting anything about the dude version.
Fernando. What is
did
his
they
name?
really
Like,
make his name Fernando?
I don't know, but he looks like a Fernando, or maybe like an Alejandro. What the fuck is his name?
You know,
okay, now I need to check.
It's like they changed his name like 3 times.
Did they?
And it's like, yeah, they changed his name like 3 times. I think one of the name versions was like Chad or something.
Oh my fucking god! That's
He doesn't look
you
like a Chad.
you will never guess the name. Okay,
What?
from 1 to homosexual. Like how gay do you think it is?
I would probably say went to a pride parade twice and doesn't like it anymore, gay.
All right. Well, let me put it this way: if you were still a young lady and you'd go out on a date, and the guy told you like, "What's your name?" and he's going like, "It's Valentino." How would you?
Oh my god! I would think their has-been hotel stan and say that ain't your real name, or how much do I have to pay you per hour?
Oh my god! Oh shit! All right, hold on. Let me show chat about Valentino.
You know, he looks like a Valentino.
He does though, right? You know, like, because apparently, like, I tried showing it to my wife. She found it like the most cringe thing in the existence. Like out of the entire internet, she has never experienced once more cringe. And I was like, well, lady, you gotta, use the internet a little bit more. But still, when he comes in, he does like this little pirouette, and there's like rose petals. Yeah, like look at the first right. It's not fire, it's not sparks. It's literally like rose petals. And apparently,
I think they want to try to capture the love and deep space girlies with this, dude.
Oh my god. So like, chat, you don't know, but you're probably aware that there's like a lot of Gunnar games, right? Like you have video games like Nikkei. What else? Like what the other gacha slap we have? Azure. Right, the one that upsets Twitter, Blue Archive, right? Like, there's a lot of Gunnar games for the men. But like, none of them is the most popular and the most profitable Gunnar game. None of them. The Gunnar game that is the number one, the most popular Gunnar game out there, is one for women. I'm not kidding. Like, you have, like, Husbandos and BDSM and shit. Anyway.
Well, yeah, Love and Deep Space won, I think, Mobile Game of the Year at Gamescom.
Is it like, good, though? Like, have you played it?
Yes, I have. I have played Love and Deep Space. Me and Savvy talked about a lot of Love and Deep Space.
And how good is it?
Oh, I love it. My favorite guy in there is Zane. He's a doctor. He's literally
oh my god,
doctor.
No, seriously, hold on. Like, you don't understand, right? Like, I'm not used to talking with women about guys, okay? Like, I'm usually used to talk about guys about women. And like, usually when we talk, it's like, okay, so like, Madame Savi, she's blonde, got big tits. And then, apparently, when women talk about guys, it's like, alright, so this is my husbando, he's a doctor. What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
No. He is literally like your doctor and childhood friend. And oh boy, it has the perfect mix of just delicious scenarios everywhere.
Is it like
great? The voice actor is phenomenal.
Is this like hold on? Is this like trying to bypass the incest thing? Like, instead of like your little bro, it's your childhood friend?
No. There is a character that originally was supposed to be like your brother that was a love interest, but they changed him to a stepbrother.
Well, I think like they were getting too close to Visa. Getting a little bit too close to Visa for comfort. That it's like, all right, well, we can't have that.
Me and Savvy think we were robbed. Honestly,
I never understand the incest thing. Like, chat, listen. I don't have a brother. I don't have a sister. So when it's like, like porn with like the hot sister, there's nothing for me to relate. Even if I was to break the taboo, it's physically impossible. Like, to me, this is like 100% fiction. It just doesn't exist. It cannot exist. There's no way. Lumi and Savio, right? Arch, Exargan, Yaoi, fanfic together. Don't lie, LumLum. It's true. LumLum, how much for this to happen?
I mean, I could ask Savvy for a price. I'm sure we could probably get something out within like 6 hours.
You know what? That's not good enough. I'll tell you what we'll do.
And thanks to the power of AI and Boog being Boog, he made
That's what I wanted to suggest. I can make a chatbot. I can make the chatbot. You guys need to write the personalities, the desires, the likes and dislikes of every one of these individuals, and a couple of quotations, and I will make a chatbot that will roleplay stuff that other women will drool.
Okay.
We need to do it. Do you know that, well, I mean, yeah, like, Miss Savi, like, she is a specialist in that. Well, hold on, I don't think we can. Like, we actually may run into revenge porn laws, like, Arch can sue. I need to check the legislation about this. Yeah, no, see, like you think it's parody. Yeah, you think it's parody, but, no, like, we can run afoul of various legislations, no. Ah.
Hold on. I gotta send you this. Some stuff Boog made. It is.
Zini says Arch still owes me that Sargon cream pie. What is the lore?
I don't know about that one, but here you go. I just sent you one of Boog's creation.
That's wait. So like he did it, or is the AI?
AI.
I think I know what loras he used. It's you know, like this is actually do you guys use it on the stream?
I think Art showed it on the stream once begrudgingly when we had Savvy on.
I see. Why is Sargon with the man bun? Like he doesn't look like Sargon.
It's the limits of AI.
No, it's not.
I mean,
He doesn't do it properly. Bug! Are you here, Bug? I know you're somewhere. You're disrespecting the AI, Bug. You're making the yeah. Do you know like Sargon actually has a Dakibakura, right? So like you can go with Google Gemini and like generate like 5 alternative versions of that. And then you make a Loras. That's how you do it, Bug. Bug, why are you so fucking incompetent? What's wrong with you, Bug? You can't just like...
I mean, these are older things from Boog from like a few months ago.
Oh, so you think...
He's already improved a lot. And I sent you a second image, a little more on the spicy side.
Let's see, hold on. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I can't show that. MasterCard will not lie. But it's the same problem. It doesn't look like Sargon, right? Do you know, like, okay, so like this whole thing with choking. You know, like everyone, like every single feminist activist in Britain is obsessed with choking. It's like, oh, so like we're cracking down on some harmful pornography, like choking. Choking is that. And I'm like, okay, they're making it sound as if this is a man thing. Men do not like to choke, okay? Like, I actually notice, and this is like my lived experience, by the way. I'm going to share something with the chat now as if it's a confessional booth, and I hope it doesn't get clipped, but look, I had 2 exes. They were into choking. And I didn't like that, right? I was like, I can't choke you. And she's like, no, you need to choke me. And I'm like, I don't like it. Like, you're too cute. Like she generally looked like an A. I can't. She got upset. She dumped me because I wouldn't choke, right? And so, like, I went to drinking with my buddies, and I was like, did this ever happen to you? And apparently, like, everyone knew that one girl. And so, like, now I see, like, in Britain, the feminists are, like, trying to say that this is a bad thing. This is a bad desire. No. Lady, no. The fuck is wrong with you? Don't like that. Do you know friends that like to be choked, LumLum?
Yeah, I know a couple.
See, there we go. I don't know of a single guy, chat. I don't know a single guy that likes to choke. Not one.
I don't know. It's like, you know, I don't know. I wonder if there's ever been studies on that.
How do you conduct that
like,
study, though?
Why women get a pool of like 500 anonymous women.
Okay.
And just have them tick off a box saying, in intimate relations, do you like being choked? Have them check it yes or no.
But like, okay, and by the way, like this is also like how hard. Like, cause like the ones that I was with, like they didn't like it very hard. Like, you know, like no bruises or anything. It's just like, just
well, it's like it depends on it depends on if you're doing it correctly or not. Because a lot of guys, when they do that, they literally like crush the windpipe instead of like grasping the sides of the neck.
Can I do it like Hitman, like Agent 37 with the fiber wire?
Oh my god.
So I guess no. We got a super chat from Nightmare. She's lying. Oh my goodness. The accusation. They wrote Naked Apron fanfic together on Archcast when Savi first came. Oh, I know you remember, LumLum. We got here a viewer of the Archcast that's calling you out.
Oh yeah, hold on. I think I remember. We didn't write it. We were verbalizing it as we were coming up with ideas, and then that's how an audio clip of Arch got taken out of context and made into a video by Boog.
Ah, I see.
It's beautiful. Because somebody sent a super chat telling Arch to read it, And oh, it was amazing. That was the stream that Arch just stopped talking for a prolonged period of time, and it was concerning.
Do you think like he mutes himself laughing to death?
Probably, or he's just trying to not crawl out of his own skin and go eat a pastry to calm himself.
I was with Arch once. This was when I was the co-host, and all of a sudden there's like this massive booming noise. It was almost like an earthquake. Like I thought that his house is going to come down, and apparently he had a moose that was sharpening its antlers on his house.
Oh.
How do you live like that?
I mean, he does live in like the middle of nowhere, so I'm sure animals are going to be a thing. At least it wasn't a bear that knows how to open doors.
Do those things exist?
Yes, they do exist.
Jesus.
I have seen videos of people who live like, you know, out in the countryside or have like a cabin in the forest and stuff. And bears know how to turn doorknobs to open the door.
Wait, can't you use the key to lock it?
Do you think your dingy little lock is gonna stop a bear from opening your door?
Probably yeah, because it doesn't know that it needs to push.
If a bear's determined enough and you're making food.
Well,
but, you know, it's like if you're out there alone and usually there's no one around, a lot of people do just kind of keep their doors unlocked.
So fucking wild. Jesus. Well, apparently there was a bear called Frank, and they called it Frank the Tank, and it was in California, and it would actually enter people's houses. So, by the way, death by bear is actually probably one of the most painful ways to go. Not the most, but it's pretty high up there. Apparently, like, bears don't actually bite your neck or anything. They just start eating while you're alive.
Yep.
And it's like, yeah, like having one enter your house. That's uncomfortable.
It's like at least like lions or like mountain lions and stuff have the decency of like crushing your throat first.
Yeah.
So bears, no, they'll just start digging in.
Mlok Karel, thank you for being a member. I think David Carradine knew a thing or two about choking, himself at least. I think he mastered not only Kung Fu. Who is David Carradine? Am I missing the lore?
I have no idea.
No idea either. Shit. There are bits and pieces of lore that I don't know. Okay, so we have time for one more. Did you know that China has developed robots that carry pregnancies? How do you feel about it?
I've heard about those.
How do you feel about being replaced?
I have mixed feelings.
Let's hear
because like imagine being able to like rent one out if you want to have your own child with your significant other, but one of you have like reproductive issues.
That's what I said in my video. That's a good point. Yes.
So it's like I can see it being a net positive for somebody who wants to have their own child, but like say the mother can't carry because of medical reasons, and you don't want to trust a surrogate to take care of themselves. And
it's not about trusting them. It's actually inhumane, the whole surrogate thing.
Well, yeah. Well, that too. But it's
I don't know how many people are aware, but apparently when a woman goes pregnant, like even if she like rationalizes it and it's like, okay, so I'm getting paid and I'm just going to become an oven for someone, but it's not my kid. Regardless if she rationalizes it, like the hormones and the chemical imbalances like make her really attached. And you're literally making a woman feel like she's losing a pregnancy, which leads to depression, potential suicide, especially if she doesn't have a husband, because she's got no emotional support, right? Like she's got no one there for her. And so it's like one of the cruelest things, this whole system. And if you can replace it with robots, I mean, yeah, that would definitely be a positive for people who can't have kids.
Yeah, and then there's also that whole ethical debate that's going on with surrogacy, saying that like you're literally just selling and buying children and all that. And that's like a whole moral debate that people are happening right now as well.
You know, back in 2016, when I was asked, it's like, V, do you think homosexuals should be able to adopt? And the correct answer was yes. Like, you weren't supposed to say anything else because you'd get canceled. But unironically, like, I was generally thinking about it, and the way I thought is like, okay, let's say I get isekai, and it's like create a new character, right? And you get to either be born in an orphanage, or you get to be born with a gay family. And knowing what I know about the orphanages, I was like, you know what? A gay family, much better. So, like, it's better for the kid. Like, if I myself would have said I would rather be in the household of a gay family than an orphanage, then yeah, I'm in favor. But then I find out, hold on a little bit, gay people don't adopt like that. They apparently use surrogate mothers. And I was like, you chicken little devils. Chicken little devils. You completely sidestepped my perfectly framed philosophical argument.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing that I don't really like about surrogate mothers, because a lot of the time you don't have to go through any agencies for surrogate mothers. You just contact somebody, and heck, you can find a lot of these women on fucking eBay of all places.
Really?
How
much does it cost? How much is a surrogate mother? I'm actually curious now.
Well, if you go through official channels, surrogate mothers, you, on top of getting all medical bills paid, get paid about like $10,000 to $20,000.
Do they pay taxes?
Fuck if I know.
Because like if they pay taxes, then it's like what, like 10K? So it's not. I mean, I guess, right? Like it's money for well, not really. Like it's not even money for a year. Really cheap if you think about it, right? Like even if she's getting 20K, like 20K divided by 12 months, right? That's not a lot of money.
Again, that's my guess. I haven't looked too much into surrogacy since like what, 2016, I believe. But don't forget, all medical bills, like including appointments, the delivery, your aftercare and stuff, all that's taken care of by.
Yeah, no, I get that, but like I'm thinking from the perspective of the woman, right? Now someone said that she should be extended family. Technically, it's not her kid. Like just because like her body becomes like, because that's what you're getting. You're getting like kind of, if you take an egg from a duck and you place it under a chicken, right? And the chicken actually births the duck. That's pretty much what's going on, and that chicken actually loves that duckling. Like it literally works like that in the countryside. If you guys have birds, like you can actually trick a chicken into hatching a duckling's egg, right? Literally the same thing, like except that in the humans it's internal rather than like hatching it. But it's the same thing. Like it's not her DNA. It's not her kid, but the body thinks it is.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like words. It's like if these artificial wombs are going to replace surrogacy and go through official channels only, even though we know that if this does have like full production, there's gonna be like back alley versions of these things, unfortunately.
So
but there's back alleys of literally everything. But if this puts surrogacy into a more controlled environment where what's happening, whose baby it is, and everything like that, where everything is in the system, I'm all for it. But I also have a feeling that people, businesses, jobs will take advantage of this and be like, okay, well, since you're not carrying the baby and stuff, you can keep working okay, you only get this long for maternity leave. Okay, back to work.
Yeah, I can see that. Mlock Carl, thank you for the 100 check-in currencies. You really didn't watch Kung Fu The Legend Continues. I have never heard about Kung Fu The Legend Continues. Are you for real? I thought you're Eastern European as well, but this kind of exposes you as an imposter. Hey, look, not all of Eastern European had the same slop. Like, I mean, we probably had TV shows that you didn't know about. Like The Holy Book. Did you know about The Holy Book? Or The Magic House? The Magic Book, it was called. The Magic Book, yes. Chat, go watch The Magic Book on YouTube. It's an anime with Jesus. I bet you didn't know that. It's about 3 kids. They have a robot with them as well. And they read the Magic Book and they get transported into the Old Testament. And they removed all of the rape and all of the murder and everything like that. It's just like wholesome Bible stories for kids without the murder. Like, for instance, when Moses chimps out, like, he doesn't kill people. I think, no, well, actually, hold on, there is some death. I think, like, when Moses splits the water, and then he forces the water back, right? And like, kills the Pharaoh's armies. Okay, so, yeah. No, actually, yeah, now that I think about it, like, back then, that was literally the only cartoon made for kids where people died. Jesus fucking dies in that cartoon, chat. Spoiler. He died. Like, they crucify him. It's brutal. It was actually sad when they did that. Jesus was my hero one day. Anyway, Nightmare, thank you for the $5. I would just be happy with the sex bot that shows me love and affection. Well, those are coming as well. Do you think they will be popular with women?
What, sex bots?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I honestly think so.
I don't think so.
I think so. If you can get custom voice boxes and stuff, or have one be integrated from your favorite female gooner game.
You know what? I don't think so. Because women already have dildos, and those are like a lot more convenient than having like the whole shebang, right? And secondly, it's a lot easier for women to just get a fuck buddy than to actually, you know, spend like how much it would be, like 100,000 for a sex bot.
I mean, I could see women who are like, most of the women who play the female gooner games, they aren't very social, so they probably wouldn't want to reach out to an actual dude anyway. And also, who wants to deal with, like, okay, we need to get you tested for any fucking diseases or STDs, shit like that, because you can't trust anyone on their word alone.
How do you explain that away, though, right? Like, imagine this, right? Imagine you're younger, you're not married, okay? And you go on a date, like, finally there's a guy you like, and you go on a date, and you take him to your house, and he sees the thing. Like, what comes out of your mouth? Like, how do you handle that situation?
That's my maid. That's my cleaning bot.
See, I mean, with that level of fucking charisma, I guess it passes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But, like, for guys, I think it may be a little bit more difficult. Like, if you go into a guy's house and you see that he's got the waifu. Do you know what cannot be explained? And I think, like, this is, like, beyond any explanation. Like, imagine going into a guy's house and what you see there is Belle Delphine Gamer Girl bathwater. $15,000. Right? Like, is there anything that can come out of his mouth that can legitimize that?
I mean, at this point, that's like a valuable collector's item.
It is, right? But, like, what if it was, like, back then? Like, literally when it was hot, right? Because I don't think, like, you can say, look, I bought it for the collector's value, you know? I'm pretty sure that in 10 years it's going to... I don't think you can say that.
Yeah, no. It's like, I would be very concerned.
Concerned, yes, like, this is the word that I would use. Exactly. Would you be, like, as concerned as to, like, you know, put your palms together and then, like, press them against your face? As it helps with the meditation, as you're, you know, like, you're trying to summon the concern?
Yeah, honestly. I think that would be my first reaction. Just palms together. Just inhale. Yeah. Calm myself down. And just be like, okay.
Do I stay here or do I go?
What the fuck?
Because, like, well, he's not getting any that night. Like,
Okay. I think it would also depend on his overall financial situation. It's like, did he spend $15K for fucking bathwater? and he's still doing like absolute shit. Like he's living in a dinky apartment, and that was like his, I don't know.
And how fast
dating
is this
account.
going into your brain? Like, I'm trying to understand women now. Like, how fast are these thoughts rushing into you? Is it like in 3 seconds?
They're actively going into my brain right now.
Like instantly, like right?
Yeah.
So basically, what you're saying, because see, this is something that I discovered as well in the furry fandom. Like, I thought a lot of furries are wealthy because they buy fursuits that costed like $20,000, and a furry artist used to cost like $800 before AI. And I was wondering, like, how the fuck do these people have so much money? Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense, right? Turns out they don't have money. They literally end up being in debt because they buy like furry paraphernalia and all of this degenerate stuff, and they end up like being in debt, unable to pay the rent, and it's like, holy shit. So basically,
well, it's like there's two types of furries. There's ones that take out loans for everything, and then there's the furries that somehow work at NASA or are brain surgeons.
Yeah, the one that actually managed to get someone canceled from NASA. So like there was this furry, she, her, and they go on Twitter, and it's like, I'm a NASA motherfucker, and someone told them language, and it's like, you patriarchal piece of shit. It's like, why the fuck you can't? Turns out like that was her boss, and so they managed to fire her, but then like the entire furry community rages and somehow manages to get that guy canceled.
Huh.
And her reinstated.
It's just so funny how, like, when it comes to furries, they are just questionably rich, or they're painfully in debt. It's one or the other. There's hardly any in between. They're either in debt and just they have no way to dig themselves out, so they just kind of curl up in their fursuits and cry, or they're just very, very, very well off.
I know this artist was one of the best artists that I knew. He wouldn't do commissions. Like, he would have an auction. This is before Patreon. He would have an auction, and usually like his art pieces would go for like $1,000, $2,000. Like, it was insane. And we're talking like before COVID, so it's kind of like, imagine now paying $4K for a piece of art, right? Mm-hmm. And there's this guy comes out and finds out that the artist, like, he was in Chicago and he had issues with his home. He got like into some trouble with the city over a permit or something. Like, they were about to sue his ass and he could lose his house. And there's this guy comes up and he says, if you draw me a picture, I will make that go away.
Oh.
He's like, like, no fucking way, you know? It's like, and he's like, okay, fine, make it go away. And in a week, it went away.
It's insane. It is fucking insane.
And that's insane, right? It's like, what the fuck? You know, you're like, okay, did you draw him? Of course. Like, I did draw him.
Oh my god, I've seen furry artists charge like, it's like, okay, you know the your character here arts where it's like it's a base, and they're usually like on the cheaper art side. I see furry artists that have your character here commissions, and they charge like $700 to $1,500, and people buy up all the slots.
Jesus.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
Especially
this is why artists, if you know how to draw, they'll learn how to draw furries. They have a lot of money. Especially
in the age of AI, right?
Yeah.
Like, people thought artists are going to be out of a business because it's AI. But apparently not. By the way, when is the Archcast? Because I don't want to hold you.
Archcast is in a half hour.
Alright. Do you want, like, some free time so we can stop here? Or do you want to keep going into the Archcast?
I probably wanna make some food.
In that situation, I am going to raid Arch with my viewers, and you guys can follow LumLum on the Archcast. How do I rate people? Let me find out.
If you go to it's the rating
I
system.
found it. It's redirect. Okay, so we got Mauler. I'm not sending you to Mauler. Tomoe Umahari, no. The Archcast special Nyanus. Holy shit! Like I thought he is going to have Nyanners on. I'm like, what the
No, people thought that Nyanis was Nyanners. No,
Huh.
this is it's a Gundam's artist, co-host, assistant.
Ah, well, I'll leave you to it. Thank you, chat, as well, for watching. Appreciate it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.
Bye, guys.